Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool underground here, and basically what this is a security camera that also has like the light option built in. If you didn't see, for the one that we got right here is a brand called eufy Security. And for this product in particular, it's called the S100 wall light cam. That's basically a 2-in-1 camera and wall light option like I mentioned. It has a 2K video quality on here with wide view when you guys use the camera lens on here. And the brightness on the light that's on here, they mention how it is 1200 lumen. So it's very bright when you guys do use it. If you guys turn inside right here, they do provide guys some specs and features about the product. So they mention how the light itself is motion activated. There's multiple colors for you guys to choose. It has advanced AI human detection, real-time two-way audio, instant notification on your app. There's a live view option, recording history option, multi-user access option, and they do have the option for activity zone option, so that way you can choose where to detect the motion, etc. And they also mention how it does have activity zone for fewer false alarm, which is really cool. So that way you can pinpoint to see where you guys want the motion to be detected and not just everywhere. And obviously when you guys use the product, you do need to use the eufy Security app, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then right here in the back, they do provide some more specs and features about the product as well. So on the bottom right here, they do mention some more stuff. So they mention how it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to set it up. And they mention how there's plenty of storage on here and there's no monthly fee when you guys use the storage. Really nice. So right here is basically what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up and show you guys what the inside looks like. So when it's first open up, you can see how inside is well protected. But let's take it out. Once you guys do take it out, you can see right here we do have the protection layer for the product. If you guys do remove it, once you guys do remove it, you can see inside right here we do have the product. So let's do take it out. Underneath the product we do have some more stuff. So first thing inside, they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And they do provide the QR code underneath my hand for you guys to scan so that way you can download the app. And then right here in this little bag, they do provide guys all the accessories that you need. So let's do take it out. Inside they do provide you guys a bunch of screws that you can use to mount the product and set it up. Right here they do provide the cable for you to plug it in to actually activate the product because it is a wired product. Right here we do have the mounting base for you guys to put up in the back. And right here we do have the hole for the actual product in the back. And then right here we do have the mounting base that you can put in the back of the product. So you can see how there's a bunch of holes in the back for you guys to mount it onto the back part of the actual product. And throughout the product on the side they do have this padding so that way it won't damage the wall when you guys do set it up. And then right here is basically what the back part of the product looks like. So I'm assuming what you're supposed to do is put this in the back part right here. But for this test I'm not going to put this on top because all we're going to do is just plug this part in a second to show you guys how it works. But you can see right here is basically what the product looks like in the back. So right here we do have the slot for it to open up. So once you guys do open up, you can see right there we do have the slot for you to plug in the cable to actually activate it because it is a wired product. So that is what it actually looks like in the back part right here. Before I plug in cable to test it out, let me show you guys what else is on here first. So the back part right here, the device, if you can see the way how to design it, it allows you guys to move it left and right. And also for the actual product itself, you guys can move it left and right as well. So that way, if you guys want to aim one light at one direction and the other one at the other direction, you do have the option available, which is pretty cool. Or if you guys want to face both of them at the same direction, you do have the option available as well. On the bottom of the device right here, you can see we do have the brand name, eufy Security. And assuming underneath the camera here is probably like the motion sensor or the night vision, etc. So let's do peel it. That is what it looks like right there. And then throughout the product on the side right here in the back, and also this side as well, that is basically where the speaker is. I'm assuming right here in the front is probably the microphone, so that way you can do the two-way audio when you guys are talking with the other person on the other end. And obviously in the front right here, we do have the two light panel, so one on top and one at the bottom. And when you guys do feel the weight of the product, it definitely has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not that heavy. It's actually pretty light. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now I'm just plugging cable to test it out to show you guys how it works. So I mentioned for this test, we're not going to plug this in. We're just going to plug the cable in the back to test it out to show you guys how it works. But feel free to use the option to mount it on the wall when you guys do use it. So let's get the cable to plug it in. So let's plug it in the back to generate power onto the product. All right. So once you guys do plug it in, you can see for the front part right here, the light does turn on. So what you guys want to do right now is to download the app if you guys don't have it ready. So I already have the app, so I'm actually trying to connect it. So once you guys finish download the app, this is what the app should look like. So if you guys press on plus right here, you guys want to find the device you guys have, which should be right here, the wall light cam. And what you guys want to do is connect it. So it'll tell you guys to scan the QR code in the back. So it'll tell you guys to scan it outdoor when you guys do use it. But for this test, we'll just use it as is. Once you guys click on next, it'll tell you guys how to connect it right here. So you guys want to follow instruction. Once you guys do that, it'll tell you guys to connect it onto a 2.4 wireless network. So let's do that first. Once you guys got connected onto the Wi-Fi, it tells you guys to press the sync button in the back. So the sync button is right underneath the cable right here. It basically want to press it for 2 seconds until you guys hear a beep. So just like that. Once you guys hear the beep, you guys can click on next. The next page will tell you guys that will create a QR code. So you guys want to scan it with the camera on here. So once you guys hear the 2 beep, you guys can press the button. Alright, so once you guys got connected, if you see right here is connecting.
Setup was successful.
And now we got connected. So I'll tell you guys to update the software. So let's do that first. So what I'm doing right now is updating the firmware. So you see right now we are updating firmware. So it'll probably take a few minutes. Alright, so the update was successful. And this page right here, they tell you guys how to set it up if you guys want to do the hardwire option. Like I mentioned, I won't cover that in this video. But if you guys want to check it out, feel free to follow all the instructions right here when you guys do set it up. But now that we got it all set up, let me show you guys what the product looks like when you guys do use it. So what I'm doing right now is to turn on the device. Alright, so we got it all set up. And this is basically what the app looks like when you guys do connect it or turn it on. So right here is basically the image quality from the camera that's on the actual lens on the product. And the very bottom right here, they do prioritize everything else. So there's basically record option, screenshot option, speak option, alarm option, sound option, event option, and also the night vision option. So I'm assuming if you guys use the alarm option, it's gonna be really loud. So I don't want to use it right now, but feel free to play around with it if you guys do need to. Right here, you see we do have the button for turn on and turn off the light. And on the video quality right here, you see that show you the date and time. Here is basically all the different settings for you guys to change if you guys do need to, in terms of motion detection, light setting, video setting, audio setting, and all these other stuff as well. So if I remember earlier when I mentioned about the activity zone option, it's basically right here. So you guys on top right here. And that will basically allow you guys to control the activity zone for a certain part of the actual image quality on here. So let's say if you guys want this area or this area, you guys can control all that on here. And you do have the option to control like the sensitivity that's on here as well. And if you guys go back, if you guys go to light setting, right here in see they do give you guys the option to control the light setting on here for different color and etc. So let's turn it on and test it out to show you guys what the light looks like when you guys do use it. So I just tried to turn on the light option. I guess it does not work if you guys don't have a hard wire connected. So I guess the only way for you guys to use the light option on here is when it's hardwired. But right here is basically where you control the different color on here when you guys do use it. So since I cannot test out the light, let me show you guys the image quality or the video quality that's on here. So I'm gonna press record, and it's basically recording everything that I'm talking to you guys right now. But just to show you guys what the screen looks like, it's right here. So everything is being recorded right now onto the lens right here or the camera lens that's on here. So I stop it right now. And if you guys want to talk to the other side, you basically want to press on speak button. So maybe I should put this down and let me try to talk to it. So I press and hold the speak button. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
So when you hear the speaker that's on there is really loud. And if the other person talking on the other side, let me show you guys when I guys hear on this side. So I'm gonna turn up the volume. If you guys can hear, it definitely does work, but there's a lot of feedback and everything when I do use it, so I don't want to leave it on for too long. And obviously for the product, like I mentioned, it does have the night vision option. So let me actually bring this over to a different room to show you guys what it actually looks like when you guys do use it. And then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. Alright, so right here we do have the product all plugged in. So what I'm gonna do right now is press the record button on the app and record everything to show you guys what it looks like with and without the light on. So I'm gonna press it right now. So this is basically what the image quality looks like with the light on. Now I'm gonna turn off the light. So now it's in complete darkness. If you can hear how it does turn on the night vision option on here. And then this is basically what the image quality looks like on the app. If I show you guys on the screen right here, you can see how it does show you guys the notification on here and etc. So basically the light keep turning on. So that is why the night vision keep turning off. So I'm actually trying to turn it off because we can't use it right now. So it looks like it won't turn on. So it looks like the lights keep turning off when I try to turn it off. So I guess the light is supposed to turn on when you guys do use it. So I guess the light's supposed to turn on when you guys do use it to give you guys even more light. And worst case scenario, it will have the night vision option on. You can see how it does turn on by itself. And I'm assuming once it sends motion on here, it will turn on the light. But right here is basically what the image quality looks like with the night vision on. Let me try to move on here and see what happens. So you can see once I move on here, it does turn on the light. But because we can't turn on any light on here because it's not hardwired, I can't show you guys what the light looks like. But it's supposed to be very bright when you guys do use it. But right here is basically what the night vision looks like when you guys do use it. You can see it's actually very bright. Now I'm actually turn back on the light to show you guys what it looks like. Right, so here is basically what the image quality looks like once you guys do turn back on the light. And here's what it looks like on the app. So the product definitely does work if it's seen. But I can't show you guys the light option on here because it's not hardwired. When you guys do wire the back part, it will turn on the light. And it should be very bright when you guys do use it. But if you guys use the micro USB option, it will not work. So that is something to kind of consider when you guys do use it. Welcome back, guys. So now it's a quick test the product. It definitely actually does work and actually works quite well. If you can see when you guys use the image quality on here, it definitely works pretty well. Whether if you guys use it in daytime or nighttime, it definitely has that built-in night vision on here to give you guys a really good and high quality video. And it's just really cool how it does have the motion activated lighting option on here when you guys do use it. So whether if you guys want to set this up at home, in the office, or anywhere else, however you guys want to use it and wherever you use it, that is totally up to you guys. But definitely one of the coolest thing about the product, like I mentioned earlier, is the fact that how the light allow you guys to turn left and right. So that way you can aim one light in one direction and one in the other direction, or both of them at the same direction, which is pretty cool. And on top of all that, it does have the motion detection option, the motion sensor option, and the night vision as well, which is really cool. So that way, not only are you guys getting one thing like a security camera, but you basically also get like the wall light option as well, which is really cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this part, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality wall light that also work as a camera as well. So that way you can get 2-in-1. Then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or having one of these, that obviously don't buy one and save your money something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.